Hello everyone, it is Brian here of the amazing YouTube enthusiast of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventure, speaking to each as well as every one of you. I am very excited, very eager, and very pleased to provide this amazing live end of October 2025 update that is also going to be on a premiere before the final weekend of this October, just 8 days before Halloween, October 31st, but it's also going to be on a premiere very early, so I am very excited to tell you what is also going to be happening, and also looking forward to telling each as well as every one of you about the amazing first day of my new season in my fourth season in my participation in Special Olympics bowling, participating in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes and Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway bowling lanes on the south side for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, as well as the amazing positive highlights what has been going on this October. Would you like to hear it? You are? Are you ready to hear it, ladies and gents? You are? Fantastic. Let's get started, folks. This October this year has been an amazing month so far. In fact, with a lot's been going on with all the students and all of the teachers across Alberta have been on strike for 3 weeks, and also I have been keeping in touch with some of my friends, my old former teachers from my old junior high, senior high school and LY Cairns on a couple occasions, and also have had to let them know a few weeks before that my respective thoughts are with the students, teachers, principals, as well as their families, especially some of the people from my old school of LY Cairns at this time as well. Likewise, I'm very excited, very pleased to tell you, everybody, I have been putting in an extreme amount of extra bowling practices in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market in the Ice District in the downtown area, and also amazing extra bowling practices in between my work schedule, outside Special Olympics bowling schedule, making preparations on getting ready for my amazing fourth season in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes, including the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center coming up. In fact, for those of you who would like to know, my mom, my stepdad, and I, we got to see the new Disney movie Tron Ares at Landmark Theatres 9 at Edmonton City Centre. It was absolutely, amazingly off the charts. It was so cool. In fact, I watched the first two Tron movies on Disney Plus, like the original Tron 1982 on Disney Plus, including the Tron Legacy on Disney Plus as well. So it finally gave me an understanding. It finally gave us an understanding what the Tron Ares looks like. So I am very hoping that sometime in the new year, when it comes on Disney Plus, we'll be able to watch that when that time comes. Most of all, everybody, I have some amazing news what's going to go on. This final Saturday, October 25th, ladies and gentlemen, is my first day of Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway bowling lanes on the south side as well. I will be entering my first day of Special Olympics 10-pin bowling, starting my first month this Saturday, October 25th, at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway bowling lanes on the south side. And this upcoming Sunday, October 26th, in less than 4 days, ladies and gents, I start my fourth season with my participation in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes on Sunday mornings between the next 6 months, between Sunday, October 26th, first month, final Sunday this October, second month this November, on Sunday, November 2nd, before Remembrance Day long weekend, and also Sunday, November 16th, November 23rd, Sunday, November 30th, all of this November before as well as after Remembrance Day long weekend. And also, we'll be continuing on Special Olympics 10-pin bowling before Remembrance Day weekend on Saturday, November 8th, Saturday, November 25th, Saturday, November 8th, Saturday, November 22nd. Now, and on my third month, just before Christmas time, before Christmas, winter break, New Year's break, will be my third month of my fourth season in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes between Sunday, December 7th, Sunday, December 14th. And the 2 Saturdays of this December at Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway will be Saturday, December 6th, Saturday, December 13th, and when those 2 weekends of this December is up, all of us is not participating in Special Olympics bowling during the winter break, but I will absolutely talk about the days when we will not be participating in Special Olympics bowling on the long weekend days when there's no Special Olympics bowling going on. So, and the dates are lined up too, as Ali from Special Olympics has emailed us. So there are no Special Olympics bowling days on the long weekend days on Remembrance Day long weekend, Sunday, November 9th. Christmas winter break, New Year's break between Sunday, December 21st, Sunday, December 28th, and Family Day long weekend this February 2026, Sunday, February 15th. And also, very excited, very pleased to tell you the other days we are still participating in Special Olympics bowling. So after the Christmas winter break, New Year's break, between this January, February, March 2026, we are still continuing our participation in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling between Sunday, January 4th, Sunday, January 11th, Sunday, January 18th, Sunday, January 25th, all this January, and then the 3 Sundays this February, before and after Family Day long weekend, Sunday, February 1st, Sunday, February 8th, Sunday, February 22nd, and also this spring, this March 2026, in less than 5 months from this November, all of Sunday, March 1st, Sunday, March 8th, Sunday, March 15th, Sunday, March 22nd, and our very last day of my fourth season in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, ladies and gents, will be Sunday, March 29th. But the rest of Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season at Gateway Entertainment Center is longer than AS1 All-Stars 1 at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes. So we're participating in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes, between Saturday, October 25th, the next 8 months as mentioned before, including Saturday, November 8th before Remembrance Day long weekend, Saturday, November 22nd after Remembrance Day long weekend, and also the first 2 Saturdays of this Saturday, December 6th, Saturday, December 13th, and then after the next 2 weeks, Christmas winter break, New Year's break, we come back on Saturday, January 3rd, 2 days after New Year's Day. And also Saturday, January 10th, Saturday, January 24th, and after Family Day long weekend, on the final Saturday this February, Saturday, February 28th, and then the 2 Saturdays is only Saturday, March 7th, Saturday, March 21st, including Saturday, April 18th, Saturday, April 25th. Our very last day of Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season will be Saturday, May 2nd, this spring, this May 2026, in less than 7 months from this fall, this November, this year, 2025, come this spring, May 2026. Now, with all these extra bowling practices paying off in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market in the Amazing Ice District, including the Special Olympics bowling, outside Special Olympics bowling schedules, I have been shifting back and forth with both 5-pin and 10-pin bowling quite a bit in between my schedule. Now, I am participating my 4th season and looking forward to seeing what the amazing new season in Special Olympics bowling has in store this year. And I am very excited because last year, the coaches in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes and the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center were very impressed with the amazing performances, how very well our strikers team, Evan, Callan, Blake, and I did throughout my third season in the 2024-2025 Special Olympics bowling season last year. This year, my fourth season in Special Olympics bowling for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season is going to be very different because Blake is not going to be participating with us in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling this year because he's made the decision not to participate with us because early mornings are too hard for him, and I very respectfully understand too. Anyhow, we don't know who's going to be taking his place with us with Evan, Callan, and I. We don't know yet. That's not my decision. That's Coach Tracy's decision to figure out which teams are going to be in which group, and then also which individual is part of the team there. So that's decisions that are not my decisions. These are the decisions that is Coach Tracy's decision, as well as the other coaches like Coach Cliff, Judy, Coach, Javon, Garth, Betty, Rolly, including Marianne, the coaches of AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, and our coaches in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling, who I had last year, who I have again this year, is head coach Todd, head coach Tracy at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. In fact, I am looking forward to a successful first day back on Special Olympics bowling in both my first day Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center this coming Saturday, October 25th, between 11 o'clock in the morning to 1:30 in the afternoon, especially Special Olympics AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes the final Sunday this October to complete our first month this October. Looking forward to seeing our amazing second month in Special Olympics bowling with a smooth sailing before Remembrance Day long weekend, after Remembrance Day long weekend, before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's break, the winter holiday break draws near as well, and especially after the winter holidays when we begin the new year this January 2026, February, March this year as well. And who knows what the future for my fifth season has in store for Special Olympics bowling next year as well. I am super excited for that too. Who knows what the future of my fifth season has in store for next year's Special Olympics bowling season in 2026, 2027 Special Olympics bowling season. Who knows what my sixth year will have in store 2 years from now in the 2027-2028 Special Olympics bowling season, as well as my seventh season in Special Olympics bowling for the 2028-2029 Special Olympics bowling season as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, please hear this out. The future of Special Olympics bowling is absolutely super duper bright. In fact, I am also very pleased to say I left my amazing work at Loblaw City Market in Ice District and working as a grocery department employee in the downtown area, and have been on it for 3 years now. Next September 2026 will be my fourth year. September 2027 will be my fifth year, and who knows, my sixth year in September 2028 down the road. So the future is bright, always think positive. But anyhow, before I close off this live end of October 2025 update, ladies and gentlemen, I have lots of positive news to tell you. I will be providing a live November 2025 update that is going to be on a separate live YouTube video before the first Saturday, November 1st, and also a live mid-November 2025 update, which will be on a separate live YouTube video. So I'll do the same again like I did last November 2024, make a special live mid-November 2025 update later on as well. And in fact, I do look forward to telling each as well as every one of you how the amazing start of my fourth season in Special Olympics bowling will bring to. So I look forward to telling each as well as every one of you when we go on to the live November 2025 update on a separate live YouTube video, as well as a separate live mid-November 2025 update, live end of November 2025 update, including a live final month 2025 update. It is going to be on a separate live YouTube video, folks, so please stay tuned for that. And also a live December 2025 update on a separate live YouTube video as well. In fact, for those of you who would like to know, I have had made so many YouTube videos this year, since before and after I upgraded my phone from Google Pixel 7 to amazing Google Pixel 8a this past summer. In fact, my YouTube channel is very amazing, and my Google Pixel 8a phone very well works too. It can also make 4K videos just like my amazing Google Pixel 7 phone had before. And now, with all this exciting talk, I am also looking forward to taking my amazing T-Zone USB-C Fireball 10-pin bowling ball at Splitsville Bowling Lanes in the Christie's Corner near St. Albert when they open this year, and also in the new year 2026 as well. So lots of excitement is up in the air, folks. In fact, you may as well want to know I have lots of amazing YouTube videos on premiere for not just this year 2026 coming up after the 2025 Christmas winter holiday season, but also after the holidays as well, when we begin the new year this January, February, March 2026, and April, including the spring and May, but before next summer and after next summer draws near as well. Most of all, everybody, I am also in the process on getting things back up and running in between my work schedule again, and as the start of my new year, new season in Special Olympics bowling progresses, I'm starting to get more hours at my work at Loblaw City Market back on track again in Ice District, as well as getting things on track, not just before Remembrance Day long weekend, but also before Christmas, winter break, New Year's break, as well as after the holidays as we begin the new year as well. So lots of excitement is up in the air, everybody, and I am looking forward to providing in not just a final month of 2025 update, but also later on, after I begin my first 3 months of my amazing fourth season in my participation in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes and Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. And also, very excited to begin my first 4 months of my new year, new season in Special Olympics bowling. In fact, if all of this goes very well, who knows what the future of my amazing fifth season will have in store for Special Olympics bowling for the 2026-2027 Special Olympics bowling season next year, as well as my sixth season in the Special Olympics bowling for the 2027-2028 Special Olympics bowling season, seventh season in Special Olympics bowling for the 2028-2029 Special Olympics bowling season down the road. In fact, with all these amazing extra bowling practices, not just with 10-pin bowling, but with 5-pin bowling shifting back and forth, my score averages have been getting bigger, better, averaging points over 100s, 200s, 300s, going beyond towards 400s, above 400 points, and definitely very excited, very pleased to tell each as well as every one of you. Our strikers team and I, Evan Kellen and I, are looking forward on impressing our coaches again this year as my amazing new year, new season in my fourth year of Special Olympics bowling progresses for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, and also my new year, new season in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center as well. Most of all, everybody, I'm looking forward on getting my YouTube adventures and getting my things prioritizing too, and hoping to plan my amazing public transit trips in Hamilton, Waterdown, the Greater Toronto, Hamilton areas in Ontario on my visits from Edmonton, Alberta this year in 2026 as well as 2027. In fact, I am still very fortunate to utilize city transit on ETS here, Strathcona County, St. Albert Transit, Calgary Transit, including Leduc Transit, especially on my visits in Hamilton, Waterdown, in the Greater Toronto, Hamilton areas in Ontario. Our familiar bus routes on our HSR buses have Hamilton Straight Railway, both in Hamilton, the south side, East Hamilton Mountain, West Hamilton Mountain, with visits to amazing Mohawk College, Limeridge Mall, Upper Gage and Ramble Plaza, the Sam Lawrence Park, Jackson Square, our Hamilton Go Center, and also Aldershot Station in Waterdown, and using our GO train at Aldershot Station in Waterdown and Burlington Station, Appleby Station, Bronte Station, and also via to and from Oakville Station on the way towards Union Station, with Clarkson, Port Credit, Long Branch, Mississauga, Etobicoke, Toronto border, including through Mimico Station, Exhibition Station, Liberty Village of downtown Toronto, including the biggest transit center hub, Union Station in the downtown Toronto. And I'm always very careful, watching out for other people, always keeping in touch with my friends and family, and always go during the day, never very late at night. Still remember the same rules and the same policies. It's my Auntie Paul and my mom has told me many times when using the subways and the GO trains at all times. Stay behind the yellow line, stay against the wall, stay in the middle of the platform, watch for other people, stay aware of my surroundings, always continue to do the right things. Most of all, everybody, I am so very excited to tell you I have my very own special locker to store my amazing camouflage 5-pin bowling balls at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes now, so it's very easy. In fact, after my first 3 months of my amazing new year, new season of Special Olympics bowling before Christmas, winter break, and New Year's break, I'm going to have them polished and cleaned up to begin my 4th month of my 4th season in my participation in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes again. When we come back from the Remembrance Day long weekend in November, and also when we come back after the 2 weeks Christmas winter holiday break after the last week of December, when we come back on the first Sunday, January 4th, 2026, Sunday, January 11th, Sunday, January 18th, Sunday, January 25th for our 4th month in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics bowling, all of this January as well at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes, as well as the 3 Saturdays of Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes, Saturday, January 3rd, January 10th, Saturday, January 24th, Saturday, February 28th, our 5th month of Special Olympics bowling, 6th month this March, Saturday, March 7th, and Saturday, March 21st this March, including when we wrap up Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season after Saturday, April 18th, Saturday, April 25th, and our very last day, May 2nd as well. In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing what my high score mark on my trophy will have for this year's 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season. You may as well recap from last year's Special Olympics bowling season, folks. I became Memorial Bowler of the Year in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes. The coaches were very impressed with the amazing performance, what our Leafs team and I did, and they were very happy with my performance. So I am looking forward to another amazing new start in Special Olympics bowling season this year. Folks, I want to say, wish me luck in my 4th season for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, as my participation in my 4th year participating in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes and Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway bowling lanes as well. See you again on the next YouTube video. If this is what Brian thinks adventures, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for live November 2025 update. And before I go, I very recently went to the Northwest College open house. In fact, 2 weeks ago, Thanksgiving long weekend was absolutely amazing, and I also had some amazing surprises from my mom and my stepdad too. So October was an amazing month, and thanks again for live end of October 2025 update, folks. God bless the amazing YouTubers. We'll see you soon on the live November 2025 update from the amazing YouTube enthusiast. This is what Brian thinks adventures. God bless the YouTubers out there. We'll see you soon. See you then. Bye.